Alrighty, so I just got the FeiyuTech G6 Plus gimbal in the mail today, so we're going to do a little bit of an unboxing. If we take a look at the box, it is a 3-axis stabilized handheld gimbal for the camera. It has an OLED display. It is compatible with more smartphones and cameras other than just one little GoPro, and it has a follow focus with a zoom in and out knob. If we look at the rest of the box, it looks like it's pretty plain on all the other sides. It says that it's the G6 Plus on this. Alrighty, and on the back we have a little bit of the FeiyuTech G Plus, FeiyuTech logo, made in China, manufactured by, their address, an email, a website, and a telephone number. It does say that the camera is not included, but we have our little camera sitting right here on the side. It says that it's Bluetooth, has a little bit of the recycling information, and a few QR codes. So let's go ahead and open it on up. Looks like it's kind of ripped a little bit here, so just kind of open it on there. In the box, there's a little QR code right there too. Alright, let's just set that aside. And here we have our FeiyuTech case. First glance, it has a handle on the top, and it seems like it's a little bit of a soft case. It's kind of a hard little plastic, but it seems pretty soft for the most part. It has the FeiyuTech logo on it. Looks like it has a good durable zipper that goes all the way around. Alright, let's put it on up. Up here at the top, it looks like it has a little bit of a soft mesh padding. It's kind of squishy feeling. And on the inside, looks like there's a little bit of the FeiyuTech envelope. Little hello on the top. And on the inside is a warranty card. Has some warranty information on it. And a quick start guide. Looks like it folds out. Has a bunch of information on it. English on one side. We'll go ahead and set this to the side and get into the good stuff here. Looks like it has an elastic strap here at the bottom and a Velcro strap along the top in order to keep everything put in. Looks like we have a battery here, 3.6 volts, positive and negative, made in China. It's actually the FeiyuTech on it. And it's wrapped in a little bit of a plastic. It has a little box here with the FeiyuTech logo on it. And in here, looks like it has a couple of loose screws. Have little handles on the top of them. Looks like it comes with a USB connector cable. This little bag. Which has the GoPro mount in it. And another little bag here. With a GoPro additional screw. So you get the GoPro screw, the GoPro mount, the USB charging cable, and 2 additional screws in that little box. That's what you get on the side package. And let's get into the gimbal itself. This is the FeiyuTech G6 Plus. So this one has the additional mounting plate on it that has an additional plate that slides in and out. So this is what allows you to put a camera on it, a GoPro on it, all kinds of stuff. As you can see, it's kind of floppy at the moment, but that's because we don't have everything quite plugged in yet. So let's go ahead and put a battery in it and go forward from there. So now that we have the battery in place, let's talk about mounting the camera. So there's a couple different spots on here you can do it. There's one big long one up here I would recommend for a GoPro, as well as this little mounting plate down here that has 3 separate slots with a little screw that can slide back and forth. There's a little bit of a wider opening at the far ends that you can initially slide the screw into to get it to fit in there, and then you can slide it along as you need. With this further mounting plate, it makes it a whole lot easier for when you have the screw on the far end to get your camera in there nice and snug where it needs to be. Now let's talk about mounting it. So there's this little screw down here that tightens this little top plate to keep it from sliding back and forth. You want to make sure that that's loosened, and then in order to get the plate off, there's a little toggle slider that has a little bit of pressure that allows, if you push it over, it allows the plate to screw right off, which allows you to get better access and mount onto your camera itself. The next step is to go ahead and balance out your gimbal. You want it to almost a position such as this to let you know that it's completely in balance and leveled out. Where it's hanging like this isn't a good place to have it started out with. If you make sure that everything is completely level and balanced before turning it on, it'll keep the motor from shaking and shimmering back and forth. Having the camera put in a level position will help in the long run from putting less strain on the motors to keep it balanced. If you have the camera adjusted at this angle, the camera's going to constantly be shifting and shaking, and the motors are going to struggle a little bit more than they need. So getting it in this first level even position is going to help out a lot in the long run. In order to turn the gimbal on first, you're going to go ahead and hold down the power button till it beeps at you. It'll do a little setup, and on the corner it'll show the Bluetooth, the Wi-Fi, the battery level, and where everything's sitting at. Once everything is on, if you'd like, you can move the little trigger left and right to help you rotate. And this will help get those nice, smooth shots, especially for nice panoramics. It goes in a complete 360 degree. It helps keep it nice and stable. So as I turn it sideways this way, turn it down this way, everything stays nice and level. Go back and forth. It's nice and level and easy. We recently took the FeiyuTech G6 Plus on our cruise with us, and here's some test footage from our cruise that we took, trying to balance things out and see if we could get used to it. So after testing the FeiyuTech out for a couple of weeks and taking it on a cruise, I would have to say that we honestly give this a 9 out of 10. It is a wonderful little gimbal. It's nice and light. It's easy to travel with. It comes with a nice little compact case that fits everything that we need. The only downsides that I have found to it so far, first off, is the battery. It does not come charged, and the first initial charge takes 2 to 3 hours right about, but other than that, the battery seems to work just fine. our second downfall that we have is that if you get the camera just slightly off angle when you first initially set it up, it's going to cause a lot of shakes and shimmers when you get it into specific odd angles and certain camera angles. You'll be going along just smooth and fine, and then you tilt to get a certain angle and it just starts being a little fidgety. So that's something that can be easily avoidable with making sure that you get the camera completely adjusted when you first set it up. So with those thoughts in mind, I think I'm very happy with the FeiyuTech G6 Plus. It seems to accomplish everything that I need to accomplish. It holds everything that we need to hold. It holds the camera. And our coming soon GoPro mount. After some first out-of-the-box fidgeting, this is definitely a tool we would highly recommend to anyone who would love to get some of those smooth, captivating shots.